On August 13th, 2020, a dispute ignited between three major companies: Apple, Google, and Epic Games. And I'm going to be telling you exactly what that dispute was about on today's episode of NitroMind. So, due to the coronavirus, right, or COVID 19 as it's now called, people are not going out. People are just bored and they have nothing to do with their spare time. So, a lot of them are turning toward the online industries, specifically the gaming industries. So, companies like Apple, Google, and Epic Games are really benefiting from this. Epic Games is a major app distributor, or it also creates a lot of famous games like Fortnite, which is the one I'm going to be talking about in this video. Fortnite is a worldwide game played by over 250 million users. That's a lot of people. So, games are developers specifically are flourishing. And Apple and Google, because of their app stores and how they have a policy in which they can take 30% of any of the money that developers make and use it for their own good. But developers are benefiting from the fact that people are turning toward gaming now and how they make tons of money from their in app purchases. But, like I said before, of those in app purchases and the money that they make, they all have to give away 30%. It's a constant rate that can't be changed. They have to give that away to Apple and Google. But one company that has always been strongly opposed to this is Epic Games. And they proved this, and they have been very outspoken about this too. However, they haven't been able to do anything about it, not much, because of the fact that Apple and Google are such big and wildly popular companies. Sure, Epic Games is a really big company because it's worth about 9 billion. However, Apple, for example, is worth 2 trillion. So you kind of can see the difference in like size and influence. But many of you probably already know about this. But a lawsuit went out that is accusing both Google and Apple of monopolizing. And this means that they have too much power over their industries. So Epic took this as a golden opportunity to do something against Apple. Because before Apple could just and Google could just squash them like a bug. But now, due to how much pressure on them already, this just adds to it. And they can't really do anything, otherwise they'll just prove the fact that they're monopolizing. So what Epic Games did is on their game Fortnite, they released an update that allows for users to directly purchase money from Epic Games and bypass the 30% cut that Apple usually takes. So they can avoid purchasing through Apple and just go around it. Like I said, bypass. So Apple's not very happy about this due to the fact that it takes away from the profits and revenue that they make from Fortnite. And the revenue that they make is over millions of dollars. And they're losing tons of money. So what they did is only a few hours after the update was released, both Apple and Google immediately removed it from the App Store. And in return, Epic Games filed a lawsuit against both companies, but mainly directed toward Apple due to the fact that because of Android's open platform, you can still download Epic Games directly from the website. But what they did to Apple is quite insane, actually. They released a 65-page lawsuit against them, along with a parody video of Apple's iconic 1984 ad and a campaign called #FreeFortnite. And this tells you how long they have been preparing for this opportunity. So, Apple was not happy about it because, in their eyes, Epic Games did something unforgivable. They broke Apple's guidelines, and they have to have action against that. You can't just do that, otherwise everyone would start doing it. So Apple took further action against them. What they said they're going to do is by the end of the month, if Epic Games doesn't resolve this issue immediately, they're going to remove them from being able to use App Store development features. This means they won't be able to update their games anymore. And also, they won't be able to update their platforms. That is huge, and that affects millions of people. You know why? Because of their platform, the Unreal Engine. Do you know what the Unreal Engine is? The Unreal Engine is what powers a majority of the games on the App Store. Games like PUBG and Forza. And without it, those games would immediately just crash. So, Fortnite and Epic Games are now just crying out for help. Because without it, millions of gamers and developers are going to be punished for something that they didn't even start. So, that's pretty much my take on the disagreement between the two. Tell me who you think is going to win or who you support. On this is the end of the episode of NitroMind. And if you want to know more about me, go to nitromind.com or you can email with any questions at nitinchris101@gmail.com.